Hi, Sarah Banas here, Spectrum Weavers. I'm going to show you today how to turn this into this. It's super duper easy. It's just a really fun thing that you can do. Some people call it knockout. I mean, you can do it for a design like this, but also think about niches like, say, cheerleading, and you would take, a chair silhouette or cats, and you could take the, silhouette of a cat's face or whatever have you. There's a million different things you can do with this. This font that I'm using is free right now, as of the time of this video. I will link where it is free in the video description. It's only free for a few more days. If you see this in time, grab it right away. If you do not, after it's out of the free section, then I'll link where you can purchase the font. It's a great font. But if you can get it free, grab it now. So before we go any further, a couple of things. If this video is helpful, like the video, but subscribe to my channel. When you subscribe to my channel, you'll get notifications when the new videos come out. I try to make new videos maybe, once a week or so. It doesn't always happen, but I try. Just helpful, different, neat things that you can do to design for yourself on Cricut. So subscribe to my channel, but also join me on Facebook. We have a massive community, a total of like 1.7 million members between all the groups in our collaborative. I'll link Cricut and Silhouette for Beginners. It's a group of maybe about 180,000, 185,000, something in their members. Super friendly, super helpful. Just a great group all the way around. So, and it's not just beginners; that's the name, but it's all skill levels. So, I'll link that in the description. Make sure you join us on Facebook. I give away free files there all the time. So let's get started. So we can get rid of this. Let's go ahead, get rid of that here. Get rid of that here. Get rid of this. That, get rid of that. Sorry, I want to try to. So let me show you something before we move on so you can see what we're building here. So this is what we're building here. See how that's a secondary layer? So you would cut this out of a darker colored vinyl at the bottom, and then you would cut this out of whatever other color you wanted it to be. And then you would just weed it and then, layer it right on top, and that's how you get that. So this is what we're building. Okay, so we can get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's just let's replicate the same exact thing so you can see. So I'm going to type out fall. And then what we want to do is we want to bring this a little bit closer together. So to do that, you're going to right click and you're going to click ungroup. Okay, that's going to make each of these its own layer. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just shimmy this over here with the keyboard so that I can get them as close to where I want them as possible. And then I'm probably going to have to, I'm going to have to manually move that one to make sure that it's spaced correctly. That's okay. There we go, that's perfect. So now just to make sure, I'm going to select all of them and I'm going to go up to the top. I'm going to go to align and I'm going to align bottom because that one I shimmied off a little bit. And now what I'm going to do with all four selected, I'm going to click in the bottom right down here. I'm going to click weld. And now that takes it from being the four separate letters into being one. See right here? It's now one layer, and that's what you want. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do with it selected, we're going to go up to offset, and I don't want it quite that big. Right about right there's a little bit smaller than that, so I'm going to go 0.09. Okay, and then click apply again, and see how it's black. So I don't like black. As far as when you're working with design, I almost exclusively use very dark gray as opposed to black, just because it just gives it a more elegant look in design. I don't know why that is, but it is. So now you have your two layers, right? So now what you're going to do to build in your leaves is this. So these leaves I got from the plus section on design bundles. So I will link, like I said, I'll link where to get this font for you right now, and then afterwards I'll change it to where you can get it as a paid font if it's at that point. But I will also link this. These leaves I got in the plus section on design bundles, and they are absolutely beautiful. Oops, that one didn't size down correctly. And I sized them all down. So I will link these. These are absolutely perfect for this project and for so many others. Just really super duper pretty. And they're in the plus section. You can actually get a free trial of plus. So we need, did you see how that went behind it? We need these to be the top layer. So select all of them. We need these to be on top of everything else. So select all, right click, and send to front. And now they're all going to be on top. But like I was saying, so these are in the plus section. You can get a free trial membership of plus, and then you can get these free. And I'll link that in the description. So you're resizing them and then just kind of fitting them on there however you think looks good. You want them to touch the edges, or that's how I do it at least. Some of them I like to take, like something like this, I like to take it and kind of use it across the two. Across the two here. Look good. I don't like that, but I do like that. Down to the bottom. And this is just really, like I said, you just kind of play with it and get things where you think they look good. There's no right or wrong. And with one like this, when you're bringing it across the bridge like that between two letters, it's okay if there's part outside of, see how this right here is outside of there? That's okay, that's not a problem. So this part takes a little bit of time, not a big deal. It's actually kind of cathartic. Is that the word? Is that how you say it? It's relaxing to kind of just move them around and see where they all fit well together. It's kind of like what are those little the little things with the sand that you put on your table, and they have rakes and rocks, and I can't think what they're called, but it's the same kind of thing. You don't want to leave, see how that has a little tiny gap there? You don't want to leave anything like that little tiny gap. You'd rather have it come all the way to the edge than have that little tiny gap, because that would most likely rip when you want to cut or weed it. We are getting there. I don't love that one. Not there. I mean, it leaves a weird, just kind of leaves a weird little area there. You know, I think I'm going to actually duplicate this one. I like that one. So I'll do the top, duplicate, and then I think I'm going to actually flip it. that right on top of itself, though. I actually don't love having two of them. Let me try moving this. Get this out of the way. I'm going to put this one over here. No, I definitely want two of those. I don't like this one, actually. Out of all of them that are in there, I don't know why, but I don't like that one. I like to have at least two edges touching the outside. I think that looks good. It's okay-ish. We're almost there. One more over here. Which one do I want? Maybe this one? Duplicate, and I'm going to flip that this way. Oh, no, you know what? That is probably very much too similar to the one that I already have there. So maybe this one. Duplicate. And flip. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Yep. That worked just how I want it. Okay, so now what you want to do, now that you have all of these situated how you want them, what you want to do is you want to turn off the eye on this and on that. So you just have these here. You don't need this one anymore. Okay, so you just have just this part of your pattern. Okay, select all of that and weld that together. Okay, you want that to be one layer. Now this is all one layer. See right here? And now you can bring this back and you can bring this back. Oh, you don't want to bring that one back yet. So bring those two back and now select the yellow and see how I've selected both of these two layers. One, two, this and that, and now slice. The reason that we welded all of those leaves together to make it one layer is because when you're slicing, you can only slice two things. So you can only slice two layers. So we made it one layer so that that was what we were slicing. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Move this off to the side. You can get rid of that. And there is it. And that's how simple that is. And like I said, there's so many neat things that you can do this with. You can do it with, say cheer patterns, but also, say you want to do something neat for your hairdresser and you want to make her own little cute font. You can take things like a comb, or there's so many silhouettes out there. You can buy silhouettes of anything. You take silhouettes of a comb and a hair dryer and, maybe write some cute little, hairdresser saying within the font and slice that out of the font. But this is a great font. To grab this free, grab it. If you can grab it free, grab it free. If not, it's probably not going to be very expensive if you can grab it. But if you can grab it free, grab it while it's still free. Fantastic font. But that's it. That's all there is to it. So like I said, Join me on Facebook. I'll link the group, one of our groups. I'll link Cricut and Silhouette for Beginners in the description. Like the video if it was helpful. Subscribe to my channel so you get the notifications when the new videos come out. I mean, that's about it. I hope you have a good day. Bye.